The first place you set foot on when traveling to the Faroe Islands by air is the island Vágar, home to Vágar Airport. And indeed, several top tourist destinations are located on this island and off its coast. The famous Tindhólmur is right there, for example. Definitely worthwhile to explore.
In this first episode of Across Faroe, we meet travel guide Sólja Jóanisdóttir, who brings us to some of Vagar's most majestic sceneries and popular attractions. We also join boat tour operator Bluegate to experience some of the awe-inspiring sights and sounds that abound along the coastline. We visit the outlying island Mykines with its huge population of puffins. We get close up to the iconic Múlafossur waterfall, and we pass through the breathtaking Drangarnir Sea Arch. And Captain and farmer Jørgen Niclasen. He takes us to the intriguing islet Tindhólmur. Vagar Airport is currently undergoing major development as a result of increasing air traffic. CEO Regin Jakobsen gives an account of the coming extension of the terminal building. You can travel to the Faroes by sea or by air. Many choose to fly Atlantic Airways, the Faroe Islands' own national carrier. As for hotel accommodation, there is the Hotel Vagar adjacent to the airport, plus a few in Tórshavn, including the Hilton Garden Inn.
Here we are at Vágar Airport.
So our first stop will be the charming village Gásadalur, home of the Múlafossur waterfall. A great way to start your Vagar adventure is to head in the northwest direction from the airport towards Sørvágsvatn, Bø and Gásadalur. It's a short ride along a rugged but beautiful coastline with truly stunning views everywhere. One of the highlights is the picturesque village Bø, located about halfway between Sørvágsvatn and Gásadalur. The Faroe Islands has altogether 24 road tunnels, including 4 subsea tunnels. The road network provides excellent connectivity between all of the settlements on each island, and most of the islands, including Vagar, have a fixed link to the Faroese mainland. Everyday visitors from near and afar flock to Gásadalur for the magnificent natural surroundings of this tiny village. The center of attention is the gorgeous waterfall Múlafossur, a 60-meter drop into the ocean fed by a creek descending 600 meters from a nearby mountain. According to local authorities, 300 to 400 visitors a day are drawn to Gásadalur during the tourism season from April to September. That is many times the number of inhabitants in this old farming village. During off-season, an estimated couple of dozens per day arrive at the scene to enjoy the magic. Family Farm Gásadalur has a local cafe that offers refreshments, including hot and cold drinks, sandwiches, and more. In a field next to Múlafossur, crops of barley covered with bird netting can be spotted. The field is owned and operated by Gásadalur. The barley is used as a key ingredient in a special beer developed by Føroyabjór, the Faroe Islands' oldest brewery, in collaboration with Gásadalur. The special beer is aptly named Múlafossur Red Ale, a popular drink with an exclusive touch to it. Another key ingredient is fresh water tapped off the nearby creek that feeds Múlafossur. Cafe guests at Gásadalur can indeed enjoy themselves, mesmerized by the perfect view of surrounding mountains, not to mention Tindhólmur and Mykines off the coast. Meanwhile, with plenty of impressive and scenic views at hand, many enjoy hiking or just strolling along the pathways of Gásadalur. Leaving Gásadalur for now, we head back south, past Bø and Sørvágsvatn, toward Vansøra, Miðvágur and Sandavágur. Some of the top hiking destinations in the Faroe Islands are located on Vágar. Spanning from Vansøra to the Bøsdalafossur waterfall, the Leitisvatn, also known as Sørvágsvatn, is the largest lake of the Faroe Islands. Near that famous lake, yes, the lake above the ocean, or the hanging lake, we have one of the most popular hiking trails, the Trælanípan. Another popular hiking destination is the Fjallavatn, the second largest lake of the Faroes, located far off in the valley to the northwest of Vansøra. Then there is Vatnsdalsvatn, the heart-shaped lake. At an altitude of almost 400 meters, the lake is situated to the east of Bø. A longer but somewhat easier alternative to the rather steep approach from between Sørvágsvatn and Bø is the trail from the side of Vansøra. Safety is a crucial consideration when hiking in steep terrain or near cliff edges. Hikers are strongly advised to follow safety recommendations and, for instance, be conscious of appropriate footwear and anti-skid clothes. On that note, specialty shops like Jørgen I in Tórshavn offer a range of hiking clothes and footwear, plus various gear and accessories. Another must-see rock formation is Trøllkonufingur, also known as the Witch's Finger. For those interested in having a closer look at the site of Sandavágur, local tourist guide Sólja Jóanisdóttir offers both hikes and boat tours. She told us several stories associated with the 330-meter monolith near the southeastern cape of Vagar.
And if I should tell you about the finger, we call it the witch's finger. It's the number one finger who's pointing up. And out there we can see the troll's neck. And it was supposed to take the Faroe Islands to Iceland. But just when it grabbed Vágar Island, the sun came up and it froze to stone or basalt. So the finger is 68 million years old, the lowest part of it, and the taller part is 50 million years old. And under the finger you can sail in between three arches. Yeah, it's just amazing, and it's a new scenery every time I come here, also by boat.
This monolith stands out and can be spotted from quite a distance. Once you get close up, you'll be astounded by its size and indeed by the caves at the sea level.
Also, you can do a tour to the lake above the ocean, the hanging lake.
Right.
We have over 800 sea caves in all of the Faroe Islands.
Yeah.
I think there are 100 of them around Vágar Island. So when we sail over to the hanging lake, we can see many of these caves and go in some of them, but they are very narrow, so you have to take a kayak.
We know there's a lot of basalt in the underground and somewhere in some places visible on the surface. And Vagar, you can see several of these layers. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yes. The Faroe Islands came up in 3 eruptions. The oldest basalt is especially on West Vágar with Gásadalur. And especially with Gásadalur, you can see some amazing cliffs and structure. You only see this on Vágar Island and in Fróba on Suðuroy Island. On Vágar Island you see the lowest basalt layer, and in Fróba Suðuroy you see the youngest basalt layer. And that is 25 million years old.
Further southwest, near Sørvágsvatn and Bø, the enchanting sea stacks Drangarnir rank among the most popular attractions of the Faroes. The larger of the two features a beautiful sea arch that you can pass through by boat in good weather conditions. Drangarnir and Tindhólmur are a perfect example of the rich bird life of the Faroe Islands. The entire area is an important habitat for seabirds that feed on fish, crustaceans, squids and plankton in the marine environment. The birds transport nutrients to the breeding grounds on the cliffs and form colonies to raise their young. Overall in the Faroes, an estimated 5 million seabirds of 21 species nest on the cliffs and coastlines every year. The most abundant species on Drangarnir and Tindhólmur are seagulls, kittiwakes, fulmars, guillemots and puffins. Other species found here too include gannets. Getting up close is a very special experience, further enhanced by the massive presence of seabirds. Passing through the Drangarnir Sea Arch is a high point for anyone. Most people are eager to capture the moment on their handheld devices. Tour operators like Bluegate offer boat trips from Sørvágsvatn to various popular sites around the coast. On firm ground from the shore of Vagar at the southwestern tip of the Sørvágsvatn fjord, you're just about 100 meters away from Drangarnir. From here you can gaze or photograph through the sea arch for any spectacular angle you like. There's also the option of taking a hike from Sørvágsvatn to this view post. That will take you 2 to 3 hours each way. We also went with Bluegate on a trip to Mykines, the westernmost island of the Faroes. Despite its relative isolation, Mykines is a popular destination primarily owing to its huge colonies of seabirds. The small island is part of the Vágar region and throughout the summer season attracts large numbers of bird watchers. Mykines is home to some 500,000 seabirds and about half of them are puffins. Experiencing the abundant bird life of Mykines, not least seeing so many puffins at close range, is both riveting and indeed heartwarming. You may say taking a trip to this place is like stepping through a hidden doorway, straight into an incredible world of natural wonder. Tindhólmur, with the adjacent Drangarnir Sea Arch, plays a prominent part as the rugged Isle of Berk in the Hollywood movie How to Train Your Dragon. Earlier Tindhólmur featured as Neverland in Peter Pan and Wendy, and also appeared in the TV drama His Dark Materials. The mysteriously looking islet has become a major attraction for foreign visitors, although actually visiting the place is not always an available option. We were privileged to meet Jørgen Niclasen, one of the owners of Tindhólmur, right there on the islet. This took place during winter and luckily we had good weather. He told us that a long time ago people used to live on the islet and that basic conditions for survival are actually good. But nasty weather during winters makes it impossible to enter or leave the islet, sometimes for weeks on end. The isolation eventually saw the family that lived here move away for good.
No people has been living here for 400 years. There has only one family been living, and that's 400 years ago. And it is unique. Tindhólmur, you could say, the peak islet, because of the peaks here, is amazing to see. Yeah. And it's old. The first volcano that made Faroe Islands was out here, that started to make Faroe Islands.
Right.
So these rocks and this beautiful islet is 57 million years old.
That's
and
amazing.
Still very beautiful.
Erosion, what have you. There are changes that can be observed from year to year, sometimes over a period of maybe, say, 50 years or something. But you see quite a lot of it out here.
We see changes every year. Sometimes it's just small erosions, and sometimes it's bigger, but we see changes every year. So for us, this fjord is also new every year, but it's not big changes we see. But we locals, we can see the changes every year.
I guess the force of the sea, the waves that smash into the rocks all the time.
Especially during the winter, it's really rough. So even stones can't stand. If I take the satisfaction from the tourists,
yeah,
they love to come with us to see everything in good weather,
yeah,
where we can come very close,
yeah,
and everything is nice. But they also like to see a really rough nature,
yeah,
a nature that speaks,
yeah,
rough sea, and a lot of sound. I used to call it the sound of nature, because here you really hear it in the wintertime.
With a growing influx of passengers arriving in the Faroe Islands, especially by air, the nation's one and only airport, Vágar Airport, has undergone rapid development in recent years. The airport is currently preparing a major extension of its terminal building, alongside related developments at a total estimate cost of 700 million Danish krones, that's 94 million euros.
This is our existing terminal. These are the buildings, the service buildings we are accommodating at the moment. And this is the new building, quite similar in design, even though it's quite different. They say that the architects say that their inspiration has been Faroese knitting, and that can be seen in the roof. Of course, these fly bridges are not they're not there today, but that is part of the investment going forward. And today's building is between 3,000 and 4,000 square meters, and we will be aiming for approximately 14,000. It'll be built to accommodate for 1 million passengers a year. Of course, that is coming and going both ways. The existing terminal building that we have today is originally designed to be able to accommodate for 400,000 passengers a year. We have been above that for several years now already. This year we will go past 460,000, so the need is imminent.
Meanwhile, the tax-free shop at the airport, duty-free FAE, has recently been upgraded and rearranged, designed along a Faroe Islands theme with hints at green grass and grey rock.
It's very important that our customers have a very good experience, because this is the first and the last experience they have entering or departing the Faroe Islands. With our pre-order, is that you go online and order, so everything is ready and packed for your arrival or departure.